Corey has a tell it like it is. And, of course, everybody loves it when Corey does the tell it like it is. Corey, what is it this week?
Lions fans okay, so enjoy all of this winning. Enjoy the regular season, okay? What I've been watching this football season and what I've learned is that the regular season is seeding, right?
Yes.
The regular season is seeding. I honestly think the Lions can make it to the championship, but they're not going to win it.
Really?
Yeah. I think they can make it to the – like I said, the only threat, the real threat in the NFC, I think, Buccaneers might scrap their way in. I don't know. Atlanta's – no. The Rams, because of the coach and the quarterback. I keep saying this time and time again. Dan Campbell's he's an average coach to me. Jared Goff is an average quarterback to me. I know their offense is Gibbs, those two running backs, and everything underneath. What I'm going to do is take the surface and go underneath the surface. Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions in a game. Was that Monday night or Sunday night? Sunday night.
But they pulled out the win.
I got it. But that's who he is. He's average. There's a reason why LA got rid of him. He will do that. And I don't think you can do that with Mahomes on the other side, because that's who's going to the Super Bowl. The Texans were decimated. They didn't have a team. They're average defensively. They didn't have a team. Texans were supposed to. He could have threw 6. The first play, one of the first plays of the game, the guy it went through. Jared Goff, to me, is an interception from winning the big game. I think he will. I think it'll all blow up in a big game. I think they can get there because now you can't stop them.
Right.
You can't. But, and I'm going to go even further. I'll dig a little bit deeper and I'll get out of here. Great quarterbacks and great coaches win Super Bowls. I'm going to name 7 out of 100 years of Super Bowl that weren't great. Mark Rippon, Hostetler, Brad Johnson, Doug Williams, Joe Namath, Jim Plunkett. Those are Super Bowl winners that are average quarterbacks that had either good defense, not such a great coach. Okay? McCarthy, I'll even throw McCarthy in there. He had Rodgers, though. And they had a great defense in 2010. I just don't see the Lions winning with Jared Goff and Dan Campbell. I'm not going to say Dan Campbell's a bad coach to his face, but I don't think he's a great coach. I just don't think they're ready this year with him making those mistakes. That 5 interceptions in a game.
But everybody, we've talked about this before, Co. Everybody has bad games. He still was now, if he would have had 5 interceptions and that would have been a blowout loss, then I could see you getting on their case.
Okay.
Jared Goff today, 24 of 29, 412 yards, 4 touchdowns.
He'll do that. He'll do that when you got Montgomery.
But he really hasn't thrown too many picks this year, other than that one bad game. He's been pretty consistent all year long.
He's always consistent. He's always consistent during the regular season.
So you're saying
I'm saying in big games.
In big games.
Yes. Yes. Stafford had to get over that hump. It's the same thing with Goff. I just don't. They can get there. There's no question about it. They can get there. We're past that. Now, like Blank said before, they're the hunted. There's some big games, some more big games coming up. They're gonna in the back half of the schedule. You got Buffalo, and you got the NFC.
But don't you think though that the Lions have a team to where he doesn't have to win it by himself? They have Sonic and Knuckles in the background, as they like to call him. St. Brown, Laporta, Jamison Williams. You have these guys that. It doesn't have to be on the shoulders of one guy like when Matt Stafford was here.
It doesn't. But the thing with Goff, Texans had a good defense. See, everybody that they've been beating are losers. They're not good. What I'm saying is, if you get to a Kansas City, they have a great defense, and Mahomes isn't even playing good yet. I'm just saying, in the biggest of games. Goff didn't look great against San Francisco, did he? He didn't. That's my point. I just don't, until they prove it, I don't think Jared Goff can win your Super Bowl.
Well, that's Corey's thoughts.
So keep tailgating and having fun now, and what's going to happen? We got to start all over from scratch next year.
Yep.